Checking to see and making sure it all goes through. Hey, what's up, guys? Me. It's Swamp Dragoon with Swamp Squad Gaming. I'm here. I'm alive. I did not really schedule this correctly because I'm not very good at that. But, at least I made it. So here I am 2 weeks later, alive and well. I'm not, nothing really bad has happened to me or anything like that. I've just kind of been struggling. I would say that I've been struggling with depression for sure, but at the end of the day, I don't that I could say that anyone doesn't struggle with that to some degree. Not as much as other people. I certainly don't think I struggle as much as other people do, but just as a thing. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty quiet today, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Actually, everything. Cool. But I don't mind that it's gonna be quiet. I'm kind of looking for a quiet day today. So let me just go ahead and do the thing that I always forget to do ahead of time, and that is to share things everywhere. Oh, all the quiet. There it is. Acting like it's not seeing it or didn't notify me. Always. Excuse me. Share this real quick. Actually, I'm gone, so you can't hear it. Okay, though. Me. Well, a bit of like background to hear this music. Oh, thank you for liking. I don't know who that was, but I appreciate it. The share. I want to share it. Right there we go. Nothing is simple. It can never be simple. I'm with Convoy. Alright. So Convoy, which is the game that I'm going to be playing today because I was looking forward to kind of a chill game, is an indie game that I played. It came out like maybe 5 years ago, actually. It came out again for consoles, but it released on Steam in 2015, 2016-ish. And it was a really fun, like, it came out around the time, I think, when the first rebooted, what's it called? Not Road Warrior. Fury Road. Nope. I'm gonna say Max Payne, and that's wrong. Mad Max, that's it. When that movie came out, and people really enjoyed it. Oh, Soda Bro went on too. Nice. All right, so I think that's enough me talking, gabbing. I can gab a little bit more later, and at least gab while there's a game going on, and the game is like the main focus. So, how about we move on from me being boring, and we'll just go right to a game. So, yeah, so this is a kind of a tactical Road Warrior style game where cars are your main thing. You're traveling around, protecting a big car in the middle. It's actually very, very, Road Warrior? Mad Max, that's it. With my brain. Okay, so I can decide which my starters are. I don't have a lot of options because I haven't really beaten the game, but I enjoyed it. I haven't beaten it that many times. I still enjoyed it. I don't like this group. This one's a little bit weak, I think. They're kind of the standard guys. Actually, you have lasers, don't you? That's not bad. Low. Could you? Nope, no, you can't. Alright, well, then I guess that's it. Continue then. What's the next thing? Oh, I can choose whether I'm gonna get this guy with a bunch of well, it's got a damn it, it's got like a vampiric one, and then it's also got one that heals. Although the healing one sacrifices the MCV's health. So that can be bad, because if the MCV goes down, then it's over. The game is out. Let's start with the standard. We're gonna go with standard. I've gone on normal before. I'm gonna go with no pause. I will accept warning. And we'll go from there. I hope that I survive a little bit. But here's like an idea of what the map looks like before things get a little too insane. Actually, this isn't the map. This is the encounter.
Moving out. Ready.
I mean, like, I guess you could call it a tactical map. Like, you can move the cars around to wherever you want them to be. Anything within that green circle is within their range. You have to choose what they attack, but once they're going to attack it, once it's in range, it will always attack it. And then if it gets out of range, you kind of have to move it to chase it after. You can also ram things with this. Just kind of fun and can be very useful depending on the situation. And then things on the back here. These are the 4 spaces for weapons that the main base can have, and I've got this little EMP blaster, which will stun something if I decide that I need to give myself some space to take care of it. And then you get to the map. Welcome to Convoy. I know enough. I'm not gonna. Alright, so I'll read through it next time or something, but I kind of want to get into the game and just enjoy myself a little bit. Hope that people enjoy the video as well later on. Alright, so your ship is this little SDF-1 looking thing that basically came out of hyperspace, got hit with something, and had to crash land here. There are 4 things that I need to get the ship up and running again. Blue, and this can change sometimes, although some of these are usually common, like the sonic screws I see often. Hyperdrive stabilizers, compression coils, and blue R99X8X chip, which sounds like a Gundam reference. This is probably a Gundam reference. It would not surprise me one bit. There's a lot of sci-fi references in this game, which is lovely, and it's really simple, but still a great game. Spaceship Mercury is your spaceship, and then there are a bunch of camps around here, and then this world is like kind of Mad Maxy. It's got 3 factions. Reds, greens, and blues. And really, that's mostly what you need. You've got fuel, limited amount. You can buy some more somewhere. And you've got scrap, which is also kind of something that you use for money and for repairs and etc. etc. So actually, I need to know where I'm going. That's 200 away. It's 166 away, and that's all right. So a lot of stuff is in this direction. Let's go to get the hyperdrive stabilizers. They're close. There's some stuff here. That's like kind of a forced random encounter. You approach the radio signal. It sounds like an emergency broadcast. You see a few transport vehicles in the distance. Radio them. Thank God, some other people. We're part of the KJL Trading Company, and we're en route to deliver some shipments. My head logistics officer, however, is a bloody fool and had us leave with too little fuel. So we're stranded here in need of fuel. I don't suppose you'd care to help us out. We'll make it worth your while. I mean, being nice doesn't always pay you back, really. So let's go. Alright. They're overjoyed and they give us 108 scrap. That's actually great. That's a great amount of scrap. Excuse me. Oh, that's like 98 kilometers. Oh, a band of privateers is hot on your tail. I guess I could radio them. You've been tracked by the rising ashes. Stop your vehicle and surrender. You have 10 seconds to comply. I mean, who are you? 9. What's going on? 8. Explain yourself. 7. What do we do? 6. Fight them. Oh, I can't run.
Awaiting orders.
Let's be interesting.
Vehicle reporting.
All right.
Target.
Alright. Stay with it.
Captain.
No.
Awaiting orders. You got it. Unit reporting.
Oh, that better.
Ready. Rolling. Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting.
I mean,
moving out. Ready and waiting.
It's not great for these guys to take the damage, but it could be. almost dead. It might survive. Come on, you got this. Just take him out. That's it. I hurt. Got an aid. I got some items and some fuel. Hyperdrive stabilizer is still a ways away, and there's a camp close by. Good. Alright. How expensive is everything? Everything's still the same. That's good. Prices are the same no matter what. That's here. What does this do? This increases HP resistance and AP resistance. Ooh, that's something you desperately needed right there. Let me see here. Repair you. Repair you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's take a look at the shop, see if there's anything worthwhile. Super heavy laser. That's actually kind of nice. And it's actually specifically for the MCV. The recharge. The reload is 60 seconds, of course, but it does. And it's got 80 shots, but it does a ton of damage. This is what? An EMP blaster again. This is a risk, but I'm willing to try it. This is a huge risk I'm taking. I'm gonna need to, like, go around killing stuff, really. To make sure I can get some gas. As you can see, I don't have to stay on the road, but the roads are the easiest ways to travel quickly and then waste less gas that way. But hey, we're gonna have to fight these guys. We're gonna get some of this fuel back.
Reporting. Orders.
Does a ton of damage for anything that's in the way. I love that. I love that a lot.
Orders. Going east. Ready and waiting. Sir. Rolling. Going east. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Roger. Rolling. Acknowledged. Target acquired. Unit reporting. Waiting order. Target.
Oh shit.
Ready and waiting. Target acquired.
That's a waste. I'm probably gonna have to do this again for sure.
You got it. Target acquired. Unit reporting.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. I might have to just start over because I've actually lost like my best weapon. Alright, come on. Just freaking go down. You go down or kill something because you're just taking too long to do anything. Let's be honest.
Target acquired.
About anything else we might do.
Reporting. Heading east. Roger that.
I'm talking to you, bad
Locked
guy.
on.
You are still taking forever. You're welcome for giving you a kill. I guess. Jeez. Alright. And that was still not what I wanted. Nope, that guy's dead. Cool. Alright, let's go back. Get some gas. Hope that we get killed quickly, and then we can start the game over with an actual chance. Oof. You're not even gonna, like, make it. Can't even get your armor up. Nope. And then we're gonna have to shop for some gas. And unfortunately, the laser's great. The laser's the only thing that I'm gonna have to... I wish I would sell it, but I can't. Can't do it. So, that all worked poorly. Wait. What? I thought that thing was gone. Yeah, stop and talk. A man explains he is a free-minded spirit soul-searching whilst traveling Olmec Prime. He tells you his next destination isn't too far from here and asks for a ride. Very well, hop on. That's actually very far from here. Alright, let's do these hyperdrive stabilizers, I think they are. You arrive in a small, decrepit hamlet. Assuming the information your crew member overheard is accurate, the Sasiak tea house should be around here. Look around, you come across a tramp stumbling across the street, loudly singing a song about a fair city where the girls are pretty. He must not be from around here. Ignore. You move away from the tramp when suddenly 4 men dressed in smart, casual apparel and a variety of hats jump him. They proceed to brutally manhandle the tramp, who cries out for help but is ultimately force-fed a rather lovely-looking biscuit. Nothing. As soon as the men have finished pummeling the tramp, a youthful-looking man with almost cherubic features approaches you and bows with a flourish. Any man who doesn't stand in the way of the old rough and tumble and keeps a stiff upper lip is a man after my own heart. My brew crew told me you lead that big convoy and are in need of a hyperdrive stabilizer. Word travels fast around Sasiak. My name is Andy and I can help you. It's been a while since I've seen some lashings of the old rough and tumble, which is where you come in. If you can provide me with the excitement and joy of combat, I'd be happy to give you a hyperdrive stabilizer in return. I consider myself somewhat of a lawkeeper, so let's dish out some justice. Alright, let's do that. Wonderful. Let us traverse these wicked wastelands and kill us some evildoers. Can't wait to see you in action. Brace yourself. Olmec Prime, a storm is brewing. Andy follows you back to your convoy where he hops on happily and starts entering coordinates onto your map. Where are we going? I've been meaning to find a privateer base in the nearby area for quite some time now. They have stirred up quite a lot of trouble. The squad of privateers that I know is part of this particular base has been spotted. That I know of. Whatever. We need to head over and discover the location of the privateer base. Move out! That's not bad. That's not far. What about the other thing? Lonely Workshop. That's far. Well, let's see if we make it, guys. I mean, we could always ask for help if we run out of fuel, but it's not going to end well for us because we will get raided. You arrive at the coordinates Andy supplied when he starts saying, just trees and dark, my brother. Just a spot for some of the old rough and tumble. What's the plan? Look well. You can see the wretched privateers in their scummy ways just now. Andy points towards a distant dust cloud. You discern several vehicles. A privateer raiding party. Preying on the weak for sport and gain. They deserve to perish. Killing this group won't solve the infection, however. We need to find the source and then kill all of them. You tell me, what is wisdom? Obviously, attracting to the base. A wise choice, although a bit less exciting than simply killing them. Onwards we go then, towards their filthy nest. Yeah, although I'm not gonna make it to their filthy nest. You spot a broken down privateer vehicle by the side of the road. Investigate the wreck. You strip the vehicle and manage to obtain a light pulse laser. Cool. That's probably good. I have, like, only enough fuel for, like, a kilometer. Let's at least give you a better one. That won't save us. We're doomed. It's over. But, at least we're having a good time. We're gonna run out of fuel outside of this camp. Right outside. It's right on top of this camp. They appeared. You spot a dust cloud in the distance. It seems to be a traveling caravan. They appear to have hired privateers to protect them. Attacking them with the little fuel you have left would be nigh impossible radio. So we can't even get any fuel at a discount. Good day. Leave us behind. Stranded. Your frustration regarding your out-of-fuel predicament grows. Stomping around furiously, you kick the side of your main convoy vehicle's stupid pile of rust. Panel breaks off, revealing exposed wires and circuitry. If only there had been a hidden cache of fuel in there, but that'd be ridiculous. You remain stranded. Lovely. Gonna keep moving around in circles until it figures out I just want to start the game over. Several vehicles approach your convoy, but stay out of reach of your weapons. Evidently, they're aware of your fuel troubles as they're setting up some long-range artillery. Try to start your engine with the last drops of fuel you have remaining to counterattack. Amazing you managed to breathe some life into your engines and get ready to engage some foes. Alright, great. We're gonna die fighting.
Awaiting orders. Orders.
Oh, I said eat manually.
Waiting orders.
How about I take this guy out?
Orders. Gun ready. Heading east. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. You got it. Going
Fine.
east.
I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Moving.
You are doing your best, but there is literally.
Roger. Rolling. Ready. Target set. Moving. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Bye. Manually moving that. All the attackers have been defeated. You managed to find 27 fuel in addition to 70 scrap. Make a mental note to keep a closer eye on your fuel count. It doesn't matter. I've only got this. I don't even have like people. What is the point? You can't even. Can you? This is dumb. I actually don't think there's any point in continuing this right now as it is. All right, I'm gonna restart this because there's no way in hell that I'm supposed to be able to survive this very well as it. So we're gonna start a new game. We're gonna do the same things as before because that did not go well. Yo, later. All right, that's nice. All right, let's try that again, and we'll try to keep it on pause. Sure. I might try hard mode. Oh, actually, hard mode doesn't even start with like fuel. Oh, that means you have to start fighting, basically. All right, let's see if we can do it. All right, flux capacitor replace something. Sonic screws, I think. Nope, I know enough. I really do. Doesn't look like it, but I do. Let's see, the closest thing is the flux capacitor. Remember that being annoying. Worth a shot, and we can get closer to it and kill things, which is pretty much the thing to do. Oh, wow, I must run out of fuel often in hard mode. Oh, we're not gonna give you any fuel. I have nothing. Obviously.
Orders. Ready.
Come on, keep up. Don't let him go.
Exterminate. Captain. Not a problem. Let me help. Definitely. Reporting. You got it. Affirmative. Let me help. Move it out. Vehicle reporting. Target. Roger that. Moving. Roger. Affirmative.
Waste of a freaking ramming.
Guns ready. Ready and waiting. Roger. Reporting.
Not easy on hard mode, especially.
Yes.
Now turn. Good.
Waiting
Good
order.
dive. Yeah, so much for that nonsense. You started the game and you already got killed. Wow. Okay. Maybe that is too difficult. I will admit that. And I'm just trying to get, like, some extra gear so that I don't get killed as easily. You know what? It must be this. I'm gonna have to go with these. They're weaker, but they have a faster weapon. That's just not doing it. Be with vampire, but honestly, this is gonna be the best way to go. Try this. Don't want to do it on hard mode. Yeah, let's try that again. Keeping the pause because at this point, I'm tired of getting the butt kicked. Yes, go on. Multicellulose infused ethanol, self-sealing stem bolts. Love it. Multicellulose is the closest thing. Let's go to the closest thing. Excuse me. Here's an event. It's a raider event. It's red. Signals coming from a raider base of operations. You spot several crudely drawn signs warning people to keep out. Some of them depict mines. Yeah, raiders entering a minefield is not worth it. It's going to be damaging. Hell. A bit further along the highway, your scanners pick up a civilian vehicle, and the radio signal seems to be originating from it. Stop and inquire. The civilian appears to be a family in search of a better life. Sadly, they've run out of fuel and are stranded on the highway. They ask if you can spare 5 gas. Alright. I'll spare it. They thank you profusely for your assistance. They regret to inform you that they don't have anything of value to give you except their thanks. Gratitude is its own reward. And I might not be so nice next time. Along the highway, you spot a Quadranero Speedway. It looks like it hasn't seen maintenance in quite some time, but the entry ramp appears functional. Attempting to use the speedway would allow you to regain 16 fuel at the risk of suffering damage if the speedway is too damaged. Go for it. You drive your convoy up to the ramp into the speedway and prepare to get boosted. Multicolored forward-facing triangles surround you moments before you take off. The surrounding landscape turns into a blur. Everything is going well so far. Eventually, you arrive at the end of the speedway and successfully return to the normal road. Keep going. Wow, got fuel back. Let's get this, let's see what this thing can do. You arrive at the presumed location of the underground laboratory. All you see is a single shoddy-looking shack, which presumably houses the entrance to the underground facility itself. The shack isn't much bigger than an outhouse. A decrepit-looking intercom system is built into the wall next to the door. The intercom. Moments after pushing the intercom, a crackling voice emits from the intercom telling you to come inside. Upon entering inside, you spot a hatch leading down to the laboratory. Down the hatch. The underground lab is filled with stills, beakers, and vials. Large quantities of presumably narcotics litter the surroundings. In the midst of it all, you spot a bald man with a scruffy-looking beard, tending to the various apparatuses. He approaches you and says, "You are the recent arrivals belonging to the spaceship, I believe. My name is Rhinus Dolphin. What is it you want of a humble scientist?" Inquire after multicellulose-infused ethanol. I'm afraid a backwater planet such as this one seldom has need for such a sophisticated compound. Nevertheless, you piqued my interest. It might be possible to synthesize it if I were to acquire some alcohol that has endured some awfully specific circumstances. The local privateers have great affinity with the swashbuckling privateers that used to roam the seas on ancient Earth. As such, they hold the alcoholic beverage rum in great regard. Rumor has it that they have great stockpiles of this particular alcohol and that they store it in wooden barrels. The combination of said organic matter and the alcohol makes for a great starting point to synthesize your required multicellulose-infused ethanol. What are you proposing? You'll need to discover the location of these stockpiles and acquire a lot of it. I propose seeking out the privateer squad led by one Captain Morgan. From what I understand, he is often found boasting about his love for rum and therefore should know more about the presumed stockpile. Very well. So we're gonna go after Captain Morgan for his rum. That seems like a common quest for many people, really. Question is, why do you ask Captain Morgan specifically? Oh dear, I've got some fighters. Alright, you hear a horrifying voice coming from your radio. "I am the Dusk Rider. I am a fuel-injected, out-of-control murder machine. Die! Maggots!" Prepare to fight. We shall see.
Ready.
Ooh,
Orders.
great.
Going east. Unit reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Check this out.
Waiting orders. Ready. Ready and waiting orders. Going east. Not a problem.
Ah, and then there.
Roger. Vehicle reporting. Waiting orders.
Go.
Ready to fire. Acknowledged. Captain.
Oh.
Roll in. Standing by. Orders. Unit reporting. Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Orders. Standing by. Vehicle reporting.
That worked well.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Roger that, Captain. Standing by.
Close two.
Waiting orders.
Close. Dodge. Take the loot. One guy's almost dead, which are for the course, I guess. A large number of raiders are gathered around a massive stadium. Screams, chants, and other. Oh, we're being contacted. No, we'll have nothing. That's goodbye. Because my guy's already almost dead. Nearest camp is 53 kilometers that way. Directly that way. That I will not make it. Ugh. Yeah, oh well. Signal comes from a large congregation of raiders. You spot several vehicles ready for combat, but a lot of entourage as well. Leave this place. I think hard might be too hard. Like, I need to steal gas. Greetings, strangers. Down on your luck, eh? We've heard your emergency and says have a look. We can help you get back anywhere if you're willing to trade, but we don't have much ourselves to begin with. How does... Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that kind of money. That's a shame. Thanks, goodbye. Guess the only thing to do is to be as cool as possible in this game's pile of rust. Oh, you have... It actually worked that time. Ha! Being said, I really, really need to heal. Camp is like in the middle of nowhere? It's in the frickin' mountain. That is annoying. Alright. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, nothing. Really. Go ahead and heal everybody up and hope that we can kill this thing left. And that we don't run out of gas on the way. Gust of wind uncovers a light pulse laser buried in the sand. Take it. As you're traveling the area, you are approached by several privateers' vehicles trying to radio you. Open radio. Yo-ho, travelers. You must be those new arrivals hailing from that big spaceship. My name is Captain Morgan. Pleased to meet you. Well met. White, is there anything I can help you with? Ancient rum? Why? That is quite well informed. I suppose such an arrangement would be possible if you have the coin to back up your words. Perhaps a small fee of 75 would loosen my lips. We would like to see the merchandise first. Well, I'm afraid we need to validate some buyers first, hence the 100 fee. If you refuse to pay, I'm afraid we won't be able to negotiate any further. Then we'll take the information by force!
Orders. Ready.
Captain Morgan's ship gonna be awesome. Oh, yeah, his fleet's gonna be nice.
Locked on. Waiting orders.
We're not gonna take... There's not even a, like, option to run away.
Roger.
Really, like, you're kind of fucked. You're outgunned, and a lot of times you are outgunned.
Orders.
You must, like, have to, like... If you're doing it in a hard mode, really, you're probably, like, gonna be awful at first. You're gonna be raiders at first. Healing from people. People aren't nice to you or give you a cheap rate. You're just gonna try to kill them.
Vehicle reporting. Waiting orders.
And I'm getting drained. I really need to figure out a way to get better at this or figure something out. So I'm gonna try this with normal mode instead of hard mode. If rate of fire is too slow. And you know what? I'm gonna do this instead of the other one. Do normal mode because that'll give me a little bit more fuel. And we'll go back to no mode. Alright. Hopefully, this is the right combo. I just have nothing to really use starting off, so I'm kind of just at a loss of what's the right thing, the right combination of things to start off with your strategy. Because until you can get 2 more cars, you're really in some rough shape. Alright, you come across a Torvac checkpoint. They hail your convoy. Let's hear it. Greetings, we are in the process of establishing new checkpoints in these lands. However, due to unforeseen pylon-related circumstances, such as needing to construct additional pylons, we have a necessity to manufacture some more. Oh, really? We can't spare the vehicles to transport the pylons ourselves, which is why we have hailed you. We will reveal the location of our pylon construction facility and allow you to work for us. I mean, that's money. Agree to help them. It's right here? Bullshit. You arrive at the pylon construction facility. It is teeming with Torvac vehicles. They look too numerous to fight. Hail the facility. We have anticipated your arrival. We will give you the coordinates the pylons must be delivered to. We will reward you upon delivery. A light vehicle approaches your convoy and delivers the pylon. Leave the facility. After having left the facility, an engineer remarks that you could take apart the pylon rather than delivering it. It would be worth a sizable amount of parts. Decline. We'll deliver this thing. Why? Because you don't want to cause problems with a corporation. A Torvac checkpoint is coming up on the road. Really? Already? Alright, radio them. Greetings. The area and its roads have been acquired by Torvac. Please produce multipass or face annihilation. Fire weapons. They're not gonna be happy that I don't have a multipass. It's not gonna end well. Like I just thought I was gonna like resolving not to get into a fight with people, and it did not work.
Moving out. Yes, Captain. Roger.
Let's vampire this guy.
Ready and waiting. Yes, Captain. Unit reporting. Yeah. Dirt is getting it. Waiting order.
Pull up.
Let's go.
Good.
Reporting. Hey.
Let's go ahead and drain the rest of you.
That dude. Waiting orders. Yes.
Let's get these shit done.
Got him in my sights.
Alright, after defeating the Torvac vehicles, you make quick work of the checkpoint. You find some loot in the wrecks, including a chainsaw, which would be for, charging into things a lot, which I don't like doing, because it actually does a ton of damage to you. The recoil is nasty. It looks like a strange Torvac beacon is emitting the radio signal. Investigate the beacon. Several vehicles approach rapidly. It looks like Torvac uses this beacon as a trap. Great!
Orders? Hey! Reporting.
You're like agree to do a nice thing, and they just are doing everything they can to take your ass.
Roll out. Rolling. Vehicle reporting. Let me out. Roll out. Ready. Just ready. Yes. Roll out. Orders? Let me out. Standing by. Yes, Captain? Definitely.
I'll take the stupid move. After the fight, one of your engineers suggests taking apart the beacon for parts. Good idea. Your engineers managed to salvage 41. Alright. We're doing a lot better than we were before. Thanks to encounters. Alright. Pylons are to the south. I wish there was a way to see everything here. Alright. Fight this guy. The radio signal originated from a lone man carrying a radio beacon. Hi, fellas. My name is Guy. He says, I need some help. What do you need? My cousin lives in the town of Colonia, and a plague has reared its ugly head. The courier carrying the cure won't respond. Will you help? These plague people need their cure. I'll be glad to help. How far are you? Far, and in the wrong direction. I'll get there. Eventually. Oh, son of a bitch. Several Torvac surveillance drones have been following you through the streets. They don't seem to have any weapon systems. Shoot them. As you start shooting the drones out of the sky, they start broadcasting an alarm signal. Moments later, you hear a metallic voice over your radio. Stand down your weapons and prepare for imminent destruction. Ready in ambush. Approaching Torvac vehicles are surprised by your ambush. You manage to get the drop on them. This should make the fight considerably easier.
Ready? Yes, Captain.
Alright, I need to ban you. I don't need to.
Waiting order. Hey! Vehicle reporting. Let me out. That's fine. Yes. Roll out. Roger. Waiting orders. Going in. Let me out. Going in. Sir. Yes. Waiting orders.
Get out of here.
Rolling.
Loot and an aid item. That's nice.
Captain.
Oh, I can actually.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, damn it. That's your hiding under the open map button. Alright, the signal is a generic emergency signal set to repeat. It has been crudely edited. The change of pitch and volume between the different words is quite apparent. Raiders are probably using this signal to ambush travelers. Oh yeah, ambush them ourselves. You wait, prepare an ambush and wait. The raiders are approaching. Surprise! You catch the raiders by surprise and manage to get some shots in. They've recovered their wits, however, and moved in to engage you. Oh yeah, I need the bam. You. No, bam. Come on, damn it.
Yes, Captain. Reporting. What can I do? Ready and waiting. Yes, Captain. Let's go. Lock and load. Waiting order. What can I do? Yes. Let me out. Dip. Shoot in the end.
Alright. Shield, that's not bad. Then move forward. Is there a camp nearby? Pylon delivery is faster. You guys better not betray me at the end of this. Although so far, it's not a great sign. We have anticipated your arrival. We thank you for your services. What about my reward? We have no intention of rewarding you. We suggest you leave. No, we don't. You would rather die than not get a
Hey!
reward.
Unit reporting. Yes. Orders. Roger that. What can I do? Dip. What can I do? Waiting orders. Hey! Yeah.
Almost done. Amidst the wreckage, you manage to find a still functional weapon. It turns out to be a heavy rocket pod. Frickin' could use that thing. Alright. Where's the nearest camp? 80. 40. 40 is not bad. You come across a lone man wearing what seems to be a sandwich sign. Approach him. He seems to be wearing a sign of the Lucky Peacock, the mysterious traveling casino. Since the Lucky Peacock travels all the time, it can be difficult to locate. This man, however, offers his latest coordinates freely to anyone interested. Add the coordinates to your map. Because... why not? I mean, who could say no to that, right? Can't say no to that. Alright. Oh, wow. I am hurting, but there's so much good stuff now. Alright. What can we do weaponry-wise? Well, first of all, someone needs a frickin' shield, for sure. You are gonna take this, give yourself a little bit more versatility. You're gonna take this in order to give yourself a shield. You're gonna sell the chainsaw. Let's see what's in the shop. Medium beam laser. Cannot miss a target when in range. That's pretty badass, actually. Another shield, another shield. Fuel, but I don't need too much. We need to just really repair everything. Like, as much as possible. I was hoping there would be a vehicle I could purchase here. There is not. Upgrade some things, too, depending on how good this looks. DPS is 12. No AP, though. No problem. Go ahead and get ourselves the shield. Actually. Better weapon? That's 9.4, and that is a 8.3. Well, just HP damage, but any AP? Doesn't do any. Alright, gonna have to do this one. Let's see and hope that this works in our favor. We're gonna upgrade some stuff. Health and armor for sure are gonna go up. Mind guard also for you. That's like 300, like 100, yeah. Good. And you are gonna have your armor up, sure. Mind guard and your range. Actually, your range doesn't go up. Definitely. You on you, and your range desperately. Give me more armor. Oh. That will do. Hopefully, that will do. Save that weapon for, ideally, another person to deal with. Purging the plague. Nothing is close except for the flux capacitor and the hyperdrive. Damn you, Torvac! Now that we know not to trust Torvac. There are only so many ways to describe sand, and at this point we've ran out. Alright, well, you know, we can be lost for as long as you can. The signal appears to be coming from an old saloon. There are several old cars in the front that look like they haven't been started in a long time. There's a foul stench in the air. The saloon seems so still, so dead, so forgotten. And suddenly a large woman bursts through the saloon doors and she yells and cheers for you and your men to come inside. I'm gonna get killed. Go inside. You and a variety of crew head inside. Cobwebs and dust cover every surface except for the stage, which shines like it has been polished every day. On the stage is a young man wearing long jeans, a button-down tropical shirt, and a tropical hat. He introduces himself as Michael Fritz and begins telling jokes. A larger woman begins serving drinks to the men. Cups look brand new, like they have barely been used. The liquid in the glasses looks and smells fine. Oh man, I'm gonna drink it. Bad. You drink it and feel funny. You realize the drink has been drugged. Your men lack your training, however, and soon start yelling and screaming like animals. Ah, got it. Drawing you over, you order them to keep their hands up and stay quiet whilst you wait for your men to sober up. They explain that they were planning on drugging you to steal all your belongings. Additionally, they mentioned that several raiders are in ambush outside to attack as soon as you leave. The comedian says he can get you out without any bandits coming. The overweight woman says the same thing. I'll let them live. You let them walk outside at gunpoint. They start signaling towards a group of raiders who promptly leave. Soon after, they start bickering once again. Boarding your MCV, you leave before they decide to involve you anymore. Good. Got out of that scot-free, actually. Like there's nothing on that side. Not part of anything. The signal is coming from a garage situated here in the desert. A broken down neon sign reads, Caesar's Chop Shop. Escape. Upon heading inside, you spot a gray-haired man. He's busy disassembling parts left and right while bobbing his head and drumming on whatever he's got his hands on to the rhythm only he can hear. Talk to the man. Pretty catchy. Talk to the man. Looks up to approach and says, New face, welcome. What can I do for you? Let's talk business. Running a chop shop here. Talking business is easy. You got vehicles, I got scrap. I scrap armor. It's what I do best. Taking a look at the stuff you've got outside, I can probably use some of it. We have a deal, yeah? The deal. Scrap my armor for 70. Or, I mean... money's definitely good. What am I at? I've got healers and stuff. No deal. I depend on these. Armor is basically the thing that keeps the health, at least semi-protected. A band of privateers is hot on your tail. Radio them. You have been tracked by the rising ashes. Stop your vehicles and surrender. You have 10 seconds to comply.
Yes. Ready. Roger that. Hey!
Miss!
Reporting.
How could you miss?
Hey!
Alright. Made it past that at least. Alright, we're in Raider territory now. You arrive at the professor's laboratory. The plot around it is littered with various bits of machinery, presumably discarded experiments, whilst the laboratory itself appears to be an old hangar. Approach the laboratory. As you approach the laboratory, you hear the unmistakable sounds of combat. It appears several Raider vehicles are attacking it. Intervene! Well,
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Orders? What can I do? Roger. Ready and waiting. What can I do? Go left. Captain. Started. Roger. Yeah. Ready and waiting. Yes. Let's go. Take care of things. Running and gunning. Orders.
You defeat the final raider vehicle that was attacking the laboratory. You find some loot in the wrecks. A white-haired man wearing a lab coat comes running out, approaching your convoy. Many thanks. I struck an unfortunate deal with some arms dealers, but suffered a slight delay in regards to payment, so they decided to take matters into their own hands. Unfortunately, I sadly lack mighty science weapons to fight for myself. I should remedy that. So, what can I help you with? Ask for a flux capacitor. So, a flux capacitor, you say? You came to the right place. I'm quite an expert on those babies. I can build you one suitable for a spaceship, but I haven't got everything I need. In order to generate the required 1.21 gigawatts, I'll need a highly volatile energy source, which I haven't got lying around. But I know where to find some. Only Torvek has access to energy sources of this magnitude. It's not as if we could try to harness the power of nature or anything, so if you could acquire an energy pylon and bring it back, I can fix you up with a flux capacitor and use the extra's energy for my own projects. We have a deal, yes? Very well. Haha, wonderful. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know of any Torvak facility that has access to the amount of energy I need. However, there's a checkpoint not too far from here that might be persuaded to give you more information regarding these matters. I'll tell you where they are, yes? And you go collect the energy source. Great, excellent. You best be on your way. Okay then, goodbye. The professor heads back inside the laboratory frantically. I don't want to follow him inside this thing. You enter the laboratory, which is filled with machines and experiments making all manners of sounds. Amidst the chaos, the professor's running around pulling levers, adjusting dials and scribbling notes while mumbling to himself. He doesn't appear to have taken those. Speak to him. Back so soon? Great, give me the... Oh, you don't have it right. It was only a minute. Why are you here, then? You should be on your way. Onwards. Go, go. I've got work to do. Goodbye. Lovely to see you. Let's go, then. That means leave. Yeah, convincing. That sounds like something that the Torvak do. They get... Right? Well, better than nothing. Let's keep moving on, shall we? I think I've been streaming for about an hour, which is nice, about where I wanted to be honest. As you're driving through the streets of the urban area, you come across an intersection with still functioning traffic lights. The lights. It's orange. Better hurry. Hurry! You see a sign in the distance. Drive closer. The sign reads, free trading ahead. Follow the directions. You see a new sign. Haha, we lied. Prepare to die. A number of privateer vehicles race towards you. Prepare to fight.
Captain. Hey! Lock and load. Orders. Yes, Captain?
What the fuck? Oh, you got a rocket and everything.
Unit reporting. Guns ready. Hey! Through and from. Roger. Standing by. Hey! Target set. Not a problem. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Target set. Roger. Locked on. What can I do? Yes, Captain? Sir? Moving. Yes? Roger, sir.
That was a lot, actually. You find some loot in the wrecks. Light machine gun is not bad. Right, let's get to a freaking camp then. Camp. Nice. Ugh, so far away. Wreck route through the mountains. Come on. Stretch of desert has quite a lot of sand. The other bits of desert have loads as well, but this area looks particularly sandy. Investigate the sand. It's coarse. Anything else? It's irritating. Anything else? It's rough. Anything else? It's irritating. It gets everywhere. It's Oh, Anakin, continue. That's a good one. I like that one. Alright. Where is... This camp is all the way over there, and we're not wounded, but we've got no armor, which is not fun. Signal is broadcasted from a decrepit semaphore tower. Its shutters still seem to be switching in a fixed pattern. Investigate the tower. Judging from the equipment inside, you suspect this tower to have been part of a large number of Murray 6-shutter optical telegraphs. You haven't seen any other towers, though, making this lone remaining tower all the stranger. Look for loot. After a thorough investigation, you find that the tower has been automated to repeat a single message indefinitely. Oh, I love this one. I didn't remember. I forgot this was in here. You're not sure what it means, but the message is GNU Terry Pratchett. It would be possible to take apart the equipment for parts, although you're not sure if you should. Leave it be. You leave the signal to repeat forever and head back to your convoy, satisfied with the fact that a man is never dead while his name is spoken. As you arrive outside the tower, you spot an unmanned vehicle that wasn't there before. Blimey! Oh, I got a... Ha ha! Yes! That is exactly what I want to see. Terry Pratchett, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna see a Terry Pratchett symbol and it's just gonna beam the signal like forever, then you're gonna let it beam it forever, damn it. Whilst trekking through the desert, your convoy has uncovered some sort of bag, which got hooked to your wheels. What? What? Really? Stop to investigate. After halting your convoy, the bag is inspected and turns out to be filled with ballistic computer. Wow! Is it in one piece? Alright. Ooh, what is all this? You have just buzzsaws? Is that all you're good for? I mean, you don't even have enough HP for that, man. I'll give you weapons. Ugh. You have a car? You do have a car. That's a good car. That is an excellent car. Car is making me think about things. Because you're not terrible, but you don't have anything special. Yeah. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get an extra gun. We're also gonna pay the rest of the fuel. And we're gonna put that on you. You've already got a shield, which is the Mark II shield, and that's great. Get extra range with that now. And we didn't actually repair, which is probably bad, but that doesn't necessarily be that. Yeah, it might not be the worst thing in the world. We might survive. We might survive. Oh, RX, R99X8X tip is nearby. I'm on a mountain, and I really should get off the mountain. Save my fuel. Oh, Torvac territory, intense. The darker the color, the stronger the enemies will be in that area, so I don't want to go there yet. A signal originates from a mostly destroyed building. Investigate. The interior of the building is devastated, but you find some stairs leading towards the basement. Whatever is emitting the signal is coming from downstairs. Head down the stairs. You reach the basement where you find a large wooden table with a lone raider sat behind it. The table is filled with a replica of what appears to be Omeg Prime, several small miniatures of vehicles in a variety of polyhedral shapes. The raider was sat behind a screen made of cardboard, but as you come down the stairs, he stood up and announced, "Welcome, stranger, to the world of roads and raiders." Sit down and play. Haha, great. Okay, you need to create your character first. Don't worry, it is pretty easy. Since you started level 1 as a raider on Omeg Prime, you receive several characteristic points to spend on your 3 main aspects. Because the raider class is the most basic, there won't be any modifiers after you spent your CP on the 3A. Easy, right? Generally, you want to excel in one of the aspects, so I'll help you with that. Which aspect do you want your character to focus on? Ace driving, badassery, smack talking. Ace driving. Make sure you're never far from your vehicle, and you give it some sweet upgrades. Okay, that's your aspects done. You also need to distribute your facet points because your primary aspect is ace driving. You get a discount if you spend any FP on facets that use your primary aspects, such as Vroom Vroom and Papa Wheelie. The Raider presents you with a piece of paper filled with numerous different facets, pointing out that you can allocate the points you have to different facets. Lengthy list, which includes things such as Vroom Vroom, Knuckle Crackin', Sick Burn, Pew Pew, Swagger Walk, Handbrake Turnin', Elbow Grease, and Knowledge Sand. Knowledge Sand! Alright, distribute your points. Since you're only level 1, that's nearly it for Raider creation. You gotta align yourself with one of the Raider clans of Omeg Prime, though. New Supremacy Gang. Cool. New Supremacy Gang took over control of the Northern Raider territories after they defeated the old Supremacy Gang in the lengthy gang war. Their vision is mostly the same as the previous Supremacy Gang, but they have newer weapons. Being members of the gang means you can recruit additional followers if you find any. So, ready to play? Let's go. So you start this adventure inside your trusty vehicle. It's a rust bucket right now, but if you manage to gain some levels and loot, you can upgrade it later. Your clan sent you to patrol a section of the desert on the lookout for intruders. It's been a quiet patrol thus far, but suddenly you spot an unidentified vehicle in the distance. It's definitely not a raider vehicle. Yeah? What do? Radio the vehicle. Okay, so you radio the vehicle. You need to make a roll to see if you succeed. If you're good at smack talking, you'll be able to add the modifier to your result. Urges you to throw it. Throw the die. Oh no, a terrible roll. Despite your best smack talk attack, the enemy isn't impressed. In fact, it is readying their weapons. Attack it. Okay, so you move in to attack the other vehicle. You need to make a roll to see how well your attempt goes. If you're good at badassery, you'll be able to add a modifier to your result. Throw a die. Oh no, a terrible roll. Okay, in that case, I probably need to escape. You need to make a roll to see if you succeed. Yes, throw the die. Oh god, a terrible roll again! Keep trying to escape again. Yeah, roll again. Oh no, a terrible roll. Oh, okay. Escape. Wow, a great result. You are such an ace dodging all the different cliffs in the desert. The enemy tries to pursue you, but they suck at driving and crash into one of the cliffs. It's the death. Cliff's OP! What do? Cliff's OP! Check out the wreck. Okay, you stopped your vehicle to loot the wreck, but I hope there are no other baddies nearby. Right, now roll on the loot table to see what you find. Roll. Wow, okay, roll again, but on the rare loot table. Roll again. Pretty average roll. Looks like the minigun on the vehicle survived the battle. You take it and install it. You can't install a minigun on a vehicle. You need a garage for that. I use my elbow grease facet. Oh, you put points in elbow grease? Yeah, totally. In that case, you install the minigun. Yeah! Okay, so you probably discovered enemy activity whilst on patrol. You should probably return to headquarters to report. Okay, return to HQ. Okay, so prepare to return to HQ as you move along the road. Something may happen. Roll to see if you get a random road event. Okay. Oh gosh. Wow. What? You come across the legendary golden vehicle of destiny. Rumored to be the fastest, strongest vehicle on Omega Prime. They say that anyone who sees it shall receive its blessing. Cool. I have seen this encounter in D&D. It approaches you without any weapons active. Surely you will receive an amazing fright. The raiders interrupted by banging coming from upstairs. Oh, that's my mom. I've got to go. Thanks for playing. What? I've got to go. She's picking me up. Same time next week. I'll keep your sheet safe. What about the golden car? It'll be there next week. Gotta leave you wanting for more, right? Am I right? Right? He gathers his belongings and prepares to head upstairs. Head upstairs. Upon exiting the basement, you spot a female raider flashing you a brilliant smile. Saw your convoy outside and figured you befriended my son. Thanks so much. He doesn't get much. Hardly ever murders anyone except in that silly game of his. No problem. Offers you a token of appreciation, heads to her vehicle. Doesn't look like a combat vehicle, but she does produce a heavy beam laser from its trunk and offers it to you. After accepting the offer, you prepare to head out. Great. Give me a freaking... Oh, wow. I am, like, desperate for a fucking camp. Damn it. If you hit the sign, you will hit that bridge. You just... Alright, slow down. Better safe than sorry. Somebody fight me! Ah! Damn it! Signal coming from a workshop surrounded by a pretty massive junkyard. Oh, I should have stopped for the junkyard. Well, that's annoying. Alright, fight.
Ready and waiting. Waiting orders. Ready and waiting. Orders. Ready and waiting. Sir. Let me out. Orders. Unit support. Target. Let me out.
car still alive. Woof. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit more and then I'm gonna call it. Because it's been annoying. Spare you. Oh good, laser is good for you. You are gonna take that laser and destroy everything with it. Ah, good. This is, so I was coming back to this spot because the best place to heal, close by. All right, now I'm gonna try this again. Raider stuff here, and I don't have any gas. The area is littered with vehicle wrecks. You realize this is a popular Raider ambush at Legend time.
Captain. Yeah. Unit reporting. Standing by. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Barely. Look at all that gas I just... Approach the workshop. Inside the workshop, you find a mechanic working on a sports car. She's currently testing the reinforced plating by firing a machine gun at it. Approach the mechanic. Notices your approach, wipes the sweat from her forehead, replacing it with grease, and exclaims, "Looks good, don't it? It's got more potential, though, if I could just get the right parts." Right parts? Yeah, need some CCAs to install the platforms I want. She grins widely, extending her arms as she continues. Look, this thing is pretty killing already, but it could be even better. Where do I get the CCAs? Same way you get anything on this godforsaken planet. Kill folks and take it. The nearby area is infested with scummy patrols. I'll fix up your scanner to detect which ones have CCAs. Don't kill them too harshly, you might ruin the goods. Will do. Right here, so I'll take it. Yes, fight them.
Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged, Captain.
Amazing. Oh, time to check out another patrol then. Okay, killing things. It appears to be a blind man in brown robes. Stop and talk to him. The man looks straight at your convoy, despite being blind, and proclaims, "If it is wealth you would desire, the numbers 5738 should be remembered." Okay. He disappears. Using the CCA scanner, another one. Yeah, let's do it again. Hell yeah, awesome job collecting these. So what can you do? Your call. Right now, Eleanor has 2 weapon platforms. I can either add another one of them, or I can add 2 passive platforms. Oh. Yeah, no, 2 passives. Keep yourself alive, man. Purple Scar. And it would replace the gas boat, because the gas boat is kind of whatever at this point. Yeah. Alright. Actually, hang on. Where are you at, gas boat? You got a little bit more HP. A little better handling. Handling is actually much better. And your range is good, too. Got some room for upgrades. I think we're definitely getting rid of one of these. I'm just not sure which one. Probably this guy, since he's already so close to death. His armor's already gone. Awesome. Well, let's get the hell out of here. I never got your name. I never got yours. Let's get to killing, shall we? Let's. Is there a nearby camp? Is it the one that's all the way up to the north? Because I'm not going back there. Signal appears to be coming from a massive old overgrown football stadium built in the middle of this desolate desert. The stadium looms over you, making you feel incredibly insignificant as you look up at the massive building. The local fauna has overtaken the majority of the stadium, but it still looks stable. Investigate the inside. Upon heading inside, you see several statues of football players. Judging from their posture and size, you suspect they were local legends. Eventually, you arrive at the vomitorium to the field. Looking inside, you see the way to the center of the stadium is lined with balls and jerseys on spears. Oh my god, head into the field. As you pass the jerseys, you begin smelling rotting flesh. Upon closer inspection, they appear to all have rotting torsos inside them. Cringe, hold down your vomit, and keep walking towards the field. Upon reaching the middle of the field, you instantly feel a change in temperature and in general feeling. Despite standing in the middle of the field of an enormous empty stadium, you have never felt more closed in. It's as if eyes are everywhere, staring through you, burning you up. As you turn to leave, you see a shadow move. Chase it. You chase the shadow through the stadium, barely keeping up, but staying just close enough to not lose it. It leads you to a small room near the top of the stadium. The room is lined with golden trophies and ancient pictures of various teams. The shadow you've been chasing up and down this overgrown graveyard walks into the light. It appears to be a woman, standing a little shorter than 6 feet tall. She has long black hair, a pale complexion, and is wearing worn-down combat gear. She introduces herself as Ashley Purcell. Ask for an explanation. She is a treasure hunter and has been contracted by a collector to take the trophies. After explaining that this stadium is filled with primitive tribals who shoot on sight, she asks for your help. Before you have a chance to decide, you are pelted with spears and arrows. She grabs the trophies and starts making a run for it, urging you to hurry up. Grab some trophies and run along. Grabbing some trophies, you rush after Ashley, who seems to have found a knack for navigating this place. Eventually, the two of you reach your convoy, hop on board, and urge it to leave before the tribals catch up. Go, go, go! With your convoy leaving the stadium far behind, Ashley catches her breath and begins grinning wildly. That was exciting. Let's have a look at what we've got. Check it out. Aw, hell yeah, that's some sweet stuff. This will fetch a great price. Sweet. Tell you what, if you bring me back to my contractor so I can finish this deal, I'll dig up my old ride and join your convoy. That cool? That's cool. Let's go. Oh, is it all the way up there? Stadium trolls. Nope. It's in that direction. Ooh. I need to find a camp. Like, really badly. Someone bound to a pole head over to investigate. You discover a severely mutilated man tied to a pole. He appears delusional, but emits a faint noise that sounds like raiders. Doesn't look like he has long to live. Bring him to the medical bay. Thanks to your medical attention, the man seems to recover. He thanks you for your help and explains that he's an engineer captured by raiders and left for dead when he ceased being useful. He offers to assist your convoy by optimizing minor mechanics on your vehicles, which should free up 45 scraps to be used elsewhere. Awesome. That's exactly what I like to see. Which is good, because I am low on the gas. Alright. Just 5. A little bit. Nope. Gonna run out of gas on the way. Open radio channels. What do you want? Begging for mercy ain't working. Nah, ready weapons. They might kill us. It's fine.
Yes? Yes, Captain. Ready. Yes, Captain. Got him in my sight. What can I do? Yes, Captain, sir. Affirmative. Roger. Ready. Locked on. Yeah. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Yes, Captain. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Yeah.
Using the last remains of your fuel, you managed to defeat the privateer. Since you're so focused on extracting fuel, you don't have any time to look for scrap. You managed to recover 12 fuel, though. Hopefully this will prove enough to return to civilized land. Not wrong. Alright, let's see if we're close enough to this camp. Go straight to here. Close enough, barely. Barely, barely, barely. Oh, yes! We're here. Good. Yes. Actually. Alright, good. It's gonna survive for a little bit longer, thank you. And what's the shop got for me? Ooh, another medium laser beam, really? Can't afford all of it. Still haven't bought yet, so all things considered, this is probably the most important thing. I'll have to get these later. Come back. Come back. Oh, actually, you know what? They're yeah. Cannon. Why is this on here? Weird, weird, weird. That's a lot better. Another weapon. I think so. You know what? Alright. It's about 8 o'clock. It's been about an hour and a half, so I think I've been streaming for a good bit, honestly. So I might come to a stop soon. Here's what's close by. This pattern splitter thing is close by, really? Alright, let's see if we can get there and then we'll call it. Ooh. Under attack. Unless the raider's gonna get me first.
Orders. Yes. Target.
Yes? What can I do? Exterminate.
Hey. Ready.
That laser is gonna save my ass a lot, I think.
Hey,
Yes, Captain. Vehicle reporting.
Gotcha. Get this. You arrive at the Torvac checkpoint of the professor suggested you should check out. This is in a rough part of town, it looks like. So let's see if we can radio them. Very well. We thank you for your cooperation. What is you desire? We request the location of a pylon facility. Of course.
Yes, Captain.
You know of our pylon facilities? How dare you!
Waiting orders.
Running and running.
Ready and
Yes.
Hey, let's check in.
waiting orders.
Hey,
Yes, Captain. Hey! Orders?
hi.
Reporting. Moving. Going east.
Awesome. Got what we needed. That's not too far. Really enjoy the simplicity of this game, to be honest. And I'm enjoying myself quite a bit, as if you can't not tell. As you traverse the city, you notice what looks like an abandoned fuel depot. Yeah. Several privateer vehicles appear from within the fuel depot. Looks like it wasn't abandoned after all. Right, yeah. Let's fight it out. Privateers.
Yeah. Ready and waiting. Sir?
What can I do?
Yes. Sending. Roger, Captain. Affirmative. Yes, Captain. Dirt is getting everywhere. Run it and gun it.
Roger. Definitely.
Let me out. Going east. Unit 1. Waiting orders.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain. Yes.
Awesome. We got some fuel. Woo-wee. Alright, now, I need to go back to another camp. That went about as good as you can expect. Still gotta go back to camp. Prepare yourself. However, I think I might be able to buy the thing. So, worth it. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey,
Waiting orders. Let me out. Hey. Roll out. Yes.
I think I got a shield. Right when it's needed. Alright. This doesn't get as close. This couldn't get any closer. You definitely need that shield, like, real bad. And we're gonna just repair everything we can again. Armor back at least. Normally would be working on upgrading some of these, although I kind of want to get a another medium beam laser. Is that even what you have? You have a heavy beam. Where is it? Yeah, it's a heavy beam. Kind of wondering if I should use that. Probably what I want. Alright, so we're gonna go into this. Go into the shop, buy this heavy beam, medium beam laser. It's gonna be a little pricey, but it's gonna be worth it to add it to this monstrosity. Make it even more of a. As for you need your armor up. Badly. Alright, that's it. Alright, so yeah, it's been an hour and a half. I think I've been streaming literally enough. Hello. Hello, Lucas. Yes, fuel. I got fuel. Made it. Survived. Just barely. But I got everything I need for now, and we'll see how I do next time. So yeah. I don't know that I can give you a schedule right now. So I was like kind of trying to keep a regular schedule, and that's been a real challenge at the end of the day with the job and stuff like that. So I've come to the point where I'm just gonna stream whenever I can. Today is usually when I stream, and usually I play Fall Guys, but I've decided, you know what, I made it. The day was rough, it was busy, but I'm gonna stream anyways. I want to play video games, I want to do the thing that's again and again. So I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm Swamp Dragoon. This is Swamp Squad Gaming. I've been playing a little bit of Convoy. It's an indie game. I don't remember who the developer is. Ashamed of that. But I will play it again next time I get a chance to stream. I don't know when I'll stream next. It might be Saturday. That's usually what I do. But if not, then we'll figure it out. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Lucas, thank you for coming. I don't think I've seen you with the stream before, and you just joined in while I was leaving, so I hope you enjoyed yourself at the very least, and I hope you come by next time as well. That's it. Have a good one, guys. I had fun, so I hope you all did too.